Hey everyone. I've been suggested a copious amount of times to do a video where I do like how to design like character video. And that's not what this is, but I'm going to make that eventually. It just takes a lot of I don't know, work, and I haven't really done it. Well anyways, this one is more of me, you're just gonna see my process rather than me kind of explaining everything. Well, I will explain stuff, but instead of, I don't know how to explain it, like, you'll see. I'm gonna be creating a character here, so you can watch me, like, watch my process versus me explaining how to do it, if that makes more sense. And my other video will probably go more in depth in character, like, personalities rather than design. This is more of a focused on a design video. I keep drawing on this freaking layer. Okay, more of a video focusing on the physical aspects of like what something you draw should look like, you know, if you want to. So yeah, you're probably wondering what this is, and this is my subject. I'm going to be making a ballerina character because I have a story kind of where that has a bunch of toy people in it, and I've needed a ballerina. So I'm going to be making her. Well, first of all, what I usually do is I usually do this on paper. So this is kind of weird because there's a delay between me drawing on the tablet and me drawing on the computer, so it's kind of slow for me. But the first thing I'm going to be drawing is kind of like a sketch of her. Like, I don't really care about this, and this will be my first draft kind of. And I'll just go back and keep reworking it until I get something that I like. Yeah, I could do my skirt this way, or I could do this. I guess I'll have to see. Maybe just like one of these. Looks better. Okay, so this is kind of good for her body shapes, and the reason I do this is because it makes it more visually appealing if you have a character that has a lot of round edges and a lot of sharp edges. So here, hold on, let me get it darker. Here's like a round edge here, you have round here, it goes round around here and round around here, and this is round, these are round, but at the same time you have a lot of sharp edges like here, and all of this is sharp. This is a sharp edge. The eyes kind of can count for that too if I were to make them more pointy, I guess. The feet could be considered like that. And this waist here. If you do this, it gives the character a lot of flow, and it's also easier for you to understand poses. If you do this, it's kind of hard to explain, but now I want this character to be kind of creepy because she's supposed to be creepy. She's supposed to be like evil, I think. I don't really know where I'm gonna go with this character, if I'm gonna keep it or not. But should I give her ears? So I'm gonna try to give her something that'll make her a little bit scary. Maybe a mask, actually. That'd be a good idea. I could give her a mask because this already kind of looks like a mask. Think about it. Okay, that looks okay. So I guess this is kind of creepy. This looks weird. I can't. Okay, thumbs. I want her to have a very, like, pose, if that makes any sense. Looks like she was posed by someone because she's a toy, so. Okay, this is looking a little weird, but I really don't know how to draw these skirts, they're so hard. This, and here's, again, round, around, it has sharp here, and then this is round, and then it'll probably be like sharp down here. Round and flowy. Also with this pose I'm doing here, makes the composition pretty nice because if it was just standing like this, that's fine too, but you get a nice flow of your eye movement. Will probably move down like this, down the character, instead of just flat like that. At least for this picture. Not like she's always gonna be in this pose. Possibly, maybe. Yeah, the anatomy is a little bit off. So I'm gonna leave her face for now. I'm just gonna. The anatomy is a bit off. I realize that. I think the arm is too long. It looks weird to me. And here's a tip. If you can visualize this, if you're drawing arms, usually the thing I think of is if you were to put them down, would they go to around, like, around the waist? Because that's where hands usually end up. Like, if I were to extend this arm out like this, all the way to where it is, and then take it like this, it would end up, see, it is too long because it ends up all the way down here, which is at her knees, which is not really where we want it to be. If we were drawing it, we want it to be more like here, or even here. So this is too long. Unless I just make the legs longer, which I could do because I'm lazy. Then she'll have some really long legs. Now again, I never said this, why am I saying again? But I wouldn't trust me on this completely because I'm just some, you know, teenager, high school student. If I'm saying anything that's wrong, you can totally just disregard what I'm saying. This is just what I do. This is just how I make characters, and if there's a better way you can think of, or that's like, you know, known to be better or something, just don't agree. Listen to me, I guess. I don't know, I'm wrong. I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I was looking at it and I was like, what is wrong with it? There's something wrong with this. And the entire hand is backwards. The hand is backwards. I'm so sorry, I didn't realize that. It looks so much... I was like, why does that look so weird? This is hard. I don't like drawing hands from this angle. Never do. What do ballerinas do with their hands when they do poses like this? Like, do they just keep them together? I guess that would make the most sense. This hand is way too small. See, I want to have her hand right here, but also wouldn't make any sense because the ruffles kind of move up here and her head wouldn't be able to fit. Maybe I can go like this more. Still looks weird. Wow. This is a disaster. Seriously, I have no idea what they do with their, like, hands. I don't know if I should have her be spread out or, like... Okay, that looks a little better. There's still some problems with this, anatomy-wise, but, I'm not gonna worry about that now. I'm just, you know, forget it, right? Okay? You just try to film this. I think that's close enough. We got the ruffles go in like this. I'm getting a very Sailor Moon vibe here from this skirt. I mean, have you ever seen how their skirts go? They're like this, but they're like super pointy. I'll put one on the screen. They're like super overly like ruffled. It's like, who does that? But it looks good though. I love it. I love Sailor Moon. This is not the same length. So yeah, I'm just going in now and just making this, finishing this drawing really quickly. Usually, see, if I were doing on some paper, I could just scribble it out really quick, do a quick drawing. I don't draw that much on the computer. Also, I'm animating because it's a pain in the butt. My tablet is 10? No, not 10, that's way too long, like 5 years old. This is a bit confusing. Fabric here. Still off! Oh my god, I'm so ridiculous. Okay, I see what I did. So now I'm going to be drawing the feet. And these legs are going to look bad, I can already tell, because this is a weird angle I'm doing here. I've never drawn feet like this before. Yep, that's way too long. I have trouble with always drawing legs way too long or too short. Usually it's too long. Especially when they have a skirt or something, because it's hard to visualize where the legs actually start. Okay, this is fine, I think. There we go. And okay, that looks fine actually. I like this. So now we have to do the job of, like, to figure out colors for her, but also like things that make the character like unique. So how could we do that? I was thinking maybe we can make her face cracked. We can give her a mask. Give her a mask that's cracked. That's a possibility. And when you're drawing evil characters, it's sometimes important to remember that you shouldn't make them too edgy, which is kind of hard, because you can classify anything that's dark and evil as edgy, technically, but you know what I mean, just like no unnecessary kind of, I don't know, I don't like using the word edgy, but yeah, I like this, but also I kind of want to make her look innocent too, so like sweet but evil. Maybe she never, oh, I was gonna say she never opens her eyes, but that's exactly like the thing from freaking Five Nights at Freddy's. Maybe she never closes her eyes because she's a doll. That's a good one. So her eyes are perpetually stuck in this like terrifying open state. Now I'm not saying this is gonna look good because I'm doing this for video, and usually my character designs only start looking like what they, like, you know, really look like they only develop over time. So probably over time, if I still use this character, she's gonna change a lot. It's rare that I ever make a character and stick with the original design. I don't think that's ever really happened, really. I don't know if I should give her a nose or not. I wanted to give her, I've been thinking about giving her these like lips. Or maybe no mouth. Oh, see? Here, this is where her mouth could be cracked off. Because she's like a porcelain doll. And that'll be the cracked part. I'm starting to like this. I have one down here, so the composition is kind of nice. Up here and down here. And also she's gonna have a wind up kind of key thing in the back, so I'm just gonna draw this back here so I can remember, like, one of those things looks oops, one of those things that kind of looks like this in her back, because she's supposed to be like from a music box. Okay, I'll get her feet in. Those ballerina shoes. Let me see what they look like, kind of. Well, actually, ballerinas usually have like shoes that are like this, and then they have straps. I guess I could do something. I'm trying to think of something I could do with the ribbons on. I like that they come off her shoes like this. Kind of want to make them into something evil-ish. Like they could be like holding something or something of that sort. Okay, so I could show them to be like flat, and maybe they'd be trailing behind her because they're just like kind of hanging off. So I got some perspective going on back here. Okay, and this is starting to look more like a character design now. I could leave it like this, but I feel like she needs something here. And possibly something around her wrists, like a little band. The reason I want to put something up here because the composition is kind of off. There's a lot of detail down here and a lot of detail up here, but not so much over up here and down here. Might give her shorts down here under her skirt, like that. So there's something right here, and just a small design over here, I guess. This is actually an important symbol. That's what I'm putting it on from my concepts. So yeah, it's pretty good. Now I'm gonna go in and color her. Coloring is kind of hard for me, and if you ever watch my videos where I'm doing concept art, usually it takes me a while. Well, it's not hard for me. It just takes me a while to decide what I think looks best. And I feel she might have blonde hair. Maybe brown hair. Okay, so here I kind of have here a finished coloring design. Actually, I might go in here and change the band colors to be the same as. I might actually let me know if you like this better, like this or this. I'm thinking like this one where the whole thing is one color, but I'm trying to do warm and cool colors, even though this one I kind of wanted to go warmer. I do like warm colors, and I was originally going to go for a like yellowy color for the dress, but I kind of like this maroon. It's darker and kind of scarier. So I have warm colors here and warm colors here, but then I have this, it's like offset by this cool kind of, it's a bit warm, but this cool green here. I can't think of the word. And also, maybe I should make this back here a dark green, like her music box thingy is a dark green gray. Barely see the green, but it's still there. Okay, the accent on her dress is also the accent over here, so I kind of like how this looks actually a lot. I mean, it's probably going to go through more revisions and stuff. I mean, like, there's mistakes. This is longer than this, the rope is longer than this rope. Her arm here is way too small, but other than that, I like it, and yeah, I might do more videos like this. I might like show me creating more characters, but for now, this is, yeah, my ballerina girl. Since this was more of a visual thing, I guess my other video where I'm going to be like how to make a original character is going to be more on their personality, basically. Less than this. If I do like more of these videos, like me, the process of me creating a character, then I'll do more physical. Ooh, look how pretty that looks. The background is the same color. I kind of like that. Ooh, nice. This will be more focusing on the physicalities. Is that a word? I feel like if it is a word, I'm definitely using it completely like incorrectly of the character. Well, yeah, there you go. Yeah, this is a kind of a mess though. I think I'm gonna definitely edit this more later, but thanks for watching. Bye.